And now, race fans, welcome to Green Hill Raceway, the return since 2018, the NOS Energy Series Steel Cars 300 driver introduction. We're going to welcome you to your 14-car field for tonight. Starting 14th in the number 99 Chevrolet, Henry Jablinski. Starting 13th in your number 51, Days of Thunder Ford throwback, Cyberman. Starting 12th in the number 30, Pennzoil Michael Waltrip throwback in the Chevrolet Camaro, Badnick. Starting 12th in the number 33 Chevrolet TGMRS 2018 throwback, Lil Rusty. Starting 11th, the big man himself stepping down to teach the little kids, the number 77 Toyota Napa Car of Dave. Starting 10th in the number 27 Chevrolet. He's fast, he won it, Dallas in the Cup Series, it's Banjo Jones. Starting 9th in the number 25 Chevrolet, please welcome Space. Starting 8th in the number 1, McDonald's Moon Throwback. It's big man himself, Logan Bluebins.
Forgot his name.
Looks like we have a scoring error, so it's going to go down to the 6th placeman, the number 37 Chevrolet of Hunter David on his winning streak.
God, my frames do not like this at all. They don't like it one bit. Not one bit.
Starting 5th, and the number 52 Ford Mustang, Lily Holiday.
God, my frames. Holy shit.
Starting 4th, and the number 88 Toyota Dale Jarrett throwback, Jessica Bellio.
God, wow, that's extremely laggy. Someone got on the car.
Starting 2nd runner-up, 3rd placeman, number 24 Ford of Gumball. Starting runner-up in the 2nd position, the number 32 Chevrolet Camaro, Joe. And now your pole sitter, the number 56 Toyota Camry Supra, Maverick led on his first career pole in the series. And that's going to wrap up your starting grid for the Steel Cars 300 at Green Hill Raceway. That was good. That was good. That was good. Little mess up there, but that was good.
The
Toyota
Camry Supra.
Yeah, I was like,
Camry.
oh, shit. I was like, oh shit, not the Camry Supra.
Camry Supra. Alright, guys,
Nice.
stand next to your cars. We're gonna get ready to do the national anthem.
Did I do good? I wasn't here for the briefing.
You went
Whatever.
the
it was.
wrong
What's
way.
London?
3 people jumped off
Hey,
and
all
went the
you gotta
wrong
know is
way.
pit speed's 45, pace speeds. Or you know what, pace, I'm gonna make a change, you guys, here. While everybody's in here, we're gonna pace at 45 miles per hour. Just
Alright.
to ensure that nobody goes a lap down under.
Mr. GSN, are you getting rid of your stage?
Is.
How could you not know?
It's
And
the,
with
it's
that-
the only pit stall in the middle of the thing that doesn't have a war wagon in it.
Cool.
And with that,
Actually,
the
shit, there's 2
GSN
that
team
go
will
below
Henry,
lead.
did you put a war wagon?
No, I guess not. Where should I
You
set
gotta.
it?
Yours is right here, be next to Nick's, or Lily's.
And yours is in
left.
between nicks and spaces.
So mine's right in between the 27 and 30.
Yes.
No. Oh,
It
yes.
is.
Shit.
I'm gonna keep this truck spawned in so we can have victory lane.
This is gonna
Alright.
be victory lane.
It's a bit laggy.
And as the
Yeah,
truck
I was gonna
takes
say,
its
do you wanna-
exit, just remember, guys, pace speed's 45, and now let's get
Right.
ready to do the national anthem.
Woo! It's good. Decent.
Yeah, he feels actually singing the national anthem for us.
Oh, give me a moment.
Hell yeah.
I can probably
Yeah,
find
actually.
an old,
Y'all,
No.
do y'all really
recording
want me
on
to
YouTube
just
if you
delete
want
it?
me
I
to.
mean, I can delete it, but
If you can save it as a dupe, then yeah.
no, I can't. I can't do that. But I'll delete it. Just
There's a flag on top. There's a
No,
camera on top of the flag.
itself.
Hey guys, should I just find an old recording on YouTube or something?
Yeah, I'm recording it.
I'll delete the
Yeah.
truck. And the truck's
Alright,
probably the
then
main thing that's lagging.
Yeah, Ray should be
We
recording.
are-
It'll probably take me a while, but
There's quite a few people here recording it, so
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be stuff. I know I'm recording it with Fuel, so there might be a
Yeah, I'm
race
recording as well.
recap.
Alright, guys, let's all mute up again as we're doing the national anthem now. So unmute the play X bot, and here we go.
Stupid bot.
Alright, guys, before we send you guys off to your channels or whatever you do, if you stay in here, I want to advise you guys, like I always do, be smart. These are the first couple laps of the race. It's a 200 lap race. It is a short track, but you still have plenty of time to make your moves. And some people may get heated more here than last week, so you know, just try to keep your cool. And do any other administrators have anything to say before we go?
Good luck, everybody.
I
Negative.
Have
I
fun.
got one thing to ask of people. Commentary wise, do y'all want me to want us to do it in game, or do y'all want us to do it outside of game, or what? What do y'all got a preference on anything?
I don't mind.
It was
I
fine
don't
as it
care.
was last week, to be honest. As long as there is someone who can spot the danger for those who need to hear it, such as, wreck in turn 2. The way it was done last week was wonderful.
Hey, guys, I found a driver start your engines audio here. I copied the link into voice text for
We're gonna
now.
pick someone to do it.
Yeah, we
Since
usually
I'm
pick
not
people
allowed
to
to
do
send
it.
anything.
Late there, pal.
Yeah, we usually pick people to do it.
I
Does
did it last
anybody
week.
want to volunteer to do it? That's in game.
I can do it.
The Fuel Dixon.
Alright, we'll have Blue do it then. Fuel, are you gonna say the
Pennies.
famous words in motorsport thing? Or...
If you want me to.
And
Alright,
the most
then
famous
we'll
word
have Blue
next
to
tonight.
give the command. Alright, we're gonna do the command in game. So if you guys have any team VCs or something, you guys can go on out.
I gotta run back to my car after he does it, so.
So good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Alright.
Howdy, y'all.
This is gonna be a quick one.
What? Oh, they're commenting in Dave's office. Commentary. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Can y'all hear me?
In game.
Yep.
Hello, hello.
We can hear you. Not in game though.
Not in game?
You're
No.
not even talking in game.
The fuck?
Oh, we're gagged. That's why.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Fuel gagged us.
Do I have to just type gag or ungag?
Yeah, ungag. There we go. We were still gagged.
Alright, hello,
Sorry.
hello.
I take that back.
We're good.
We're actually
We're
going to do it in game. So Sephi's going to be pacing, and I'm going to be taking control of most of the lead commentary. But
Yeah,
whenever
we'll stay muted in
Sephi's
Discord for
back
the
in pits,
best
here
of
and
it.
there, he'll kind of chime in.
Alright, I'm ready when
ready.
you're ready.
So officials, I'm going to go ahead and start the intro, and y'all get the cue when you'll hear me when I start to go down for it. We just
Get ready.
Good luck, everybody in here.
Sephi Jolu said that you did it wrong.
Stand. I'll be starting the lap counter.
I'm gonna mute too.
here.
Are we gonna be quiet so we
What
just
happened,
give
Fuel?
the commands?
We're gonna mute up in, or I'm gonna mute up in
joking,
here,
don't worry.
because I'm gonna be recording it. So I'm gonna be commentating in game, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna have the officials muted. So because so it doesn't cross chatter. However, I'll just call what I see. I don't want to get the official radios coming across. So whatever I see, I'm gonna call it. So if a caution comes out and I don't know why, I'll just kind of try to figure out. I'll go with it and see what I can do.
Okay. Alright, guys, get in your cars and shut the engines off.
All right, we're going live in just a sec.
Why is Hunter's car tilted like that, bro? What? Someone punched it.
Race fans, welcome back to Green Hill Raceway after that short commercial break. Driver introductions have concluded, and now the drivers are in their cars. The national anthem has proceeded, and now we're going to send it down for the most famous word in motorsports.
I'm gonna mute up. So
Heading down to
hope you guys
the
enjoy
front
the race.
straightaway. I believe it's going to be Blue Bins.
Drivers, start your engines!
The field is coming alive here at Green Hill tonight. The first race under the lights here at Green Hill. Electric atmosphere, got a 14-car field, slap full of fresh new talent and some old veterans here. As the cars get set to roll off, we're going to go back to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back before the start of the event.
Should I pee right now or no?
No.
No. I know, so I'll let you know.
If you're talking much, just give me the command for the lights.
Turn on the lights. Sephi, start rolling. Field start rolling. Remember guys, pace speed now 45 miles per hour. We changed it, so 45 miles per hour. You don't have to be right on the pace car. He's just making a little bit of a gap. Stay single file. Alright, I'll advise when it's the 1 degree. I'm just waiting for Field to do his thing.
Minor lag spikes.
What should I do with the pit lights? Do I leave them green or inactive?
It's more moderate than
Turn
mine.
it to green.
It was gonna look a little bit
As soon
laggy.
as the caution comes out, make sure to turn it to red.
Ready up there, Fuel?
Coming back in just a second.
Whoa.
Lag here.
I think the lights and the pace car are contributing to the
I
lights
just
on
got spun by
Friday.
Rusty.
Here we are back at Green Hill Raceway. Cars are pacing around the speedway, and we are currently going through some testing phases on the pace lap. Some server issues going on, however, the driver is going to mitigate it, and then we're going to rock and roll from here on out. Let's talk about your pole sitter real quick, Maverick Lad. It's first, I believe this is his second career race out here in this series,
At
and
the
his
line,
second
it'll be
career
2
race,
to
he's already
green.
got a
At the line,
pole.
it'll be 2 to green.
He performed really well at Birmingham last weekend, so it's going to be interesting to see how he does this weekend, you know. And you got Jolu in second, and you got one of the Truck Series veteran or Truck Series rookies, I would say. One of the series upcoming veterans is Gumball in third. You got
2
Clown, one
laps
of the
to green, 2
far-off
laps to
veterans
green.
back in 2018 days. He's back there in
Self
fourth.
on the 1 to
And
green,
it's
turn off
a
the
really
lights.
impressive front two rows. As we go on back through the field, you got Nick Holiday, one of the fresh rookies off the block. You got Hunter Carson. He's he's 3 in a row right now. He's trying to make it 4 in a row tonight. So it looks like an upcoming young Kroga. It's just impressive the drive that 37 has had. And then you got one of the longtime veterans of the series, number 1 of Blue Bins, making I think one of his one-off starts of this series. So just a really impressive field going on here tonight as the
You gotta
You
tell
didn't
them
say-
that.
field
you
is
just-
single file. Looks
one
like
to
they're going to
green,
be
one to
going
green,
a
double
single
file.
file start here. I take that back. It looks like they're about to start forming up double
Alright.
Do
file.
one more
Do 1
pace
to
lap,
green
one
at the
more pace
line.
lap.
As
Do
they
1 to
come
green
on
at
around the
'cause
track,
I'm still setting up
Cars
the
lining
fucking
up. They're going to call off the. They're going to hold off the green. Pace car stays out.
counter. Let me know when the whole field passes.
As you see, the restart zone is right there off turn 4 on the apron of the track. It's probably about the same size as most of the other tracks. As the pace lights have gone back out on the pace car, it looks like they're going to get the 1 to green this time.
Alright guys,
As they
guys,
come
good luck.
around off of turn 2. Maverick Lad's going to lead them down. It's going to be his
Wait, I
first time
accidentally-
leading the pole to the start of the line.
Ignore
As they come
TDG
through 3 and
on the
4.
counter.
Getting set, Maverick Lad
accidentally
up
put it
front,
on.
Jolu high side, Gumball second or third, green flag in the air. They're racing at Green Hill.
Ignore TDG on the counter. I put him there by instinct.
Round 25.
Spin off of 4. Get it back going 25.
Henry just died.
Leaders off of 4. Watch out on the bottom.
Coming around to start lap number 3, Jolu with a really good
You
lead
okay?
so
You okay,
far. We got a
Space?
car on the high side in turn 2. Looks like Henry Jableski. We got another car spun out on the front stretch. Leaders are coming around.
Caution's
25 on the high side. Caution is out. 25 couldn't get back going around.
Pits are closed. Get single file. Like, I don't get it, man. He just stays there.
Caution flag is on the speedway. We had 2 cars
Nobody's
stranded on the
talking.
track. One on the front stretch, one on the back stretch of turn 2. Looks like Henry Jablinski had a little bit of an issue going on there, but
Ace cars
looks like
on
he's
the
back
bottom
going
of
now,
1.
back in the pack. So
Solf, open pit lane this time. Pit lane.
as we look at our kind of top 5 right now, Nick Holiday is kind of falling back a couple of positions. Hunter Davis moved up a couple, and Gumball fell back 1, and Maverick led back to second. So they're not too far out of place.
Henry is lucky dog.
Looking
Henry
back
go
through the
around.
rest of
Henry
the
go
field,
around.
everybody looks kind of similar to order. So
The pace car is sputtering. Only Seffi.
All right. Pit road is open for lap cars. Space. Despawn is box.
as the cars come around, looks like they're going to open up pit lane.
Space is done. You see too much lag.
While the cars go down
race
and get
officials,
serviced, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be
Lag.
right back after this short commercial break.
Sorry about that.
Alright,
Race officials, the drivers are discussing
No,
with
it
each
won't.
other on the severity of it right now. It's getting hard.
Okay, well, we're still gonna keep going. Alright, guys. 2 laps to green, 2 laps to green. Like, do they think conversing is gonna make us cancel the race? Like, we've dealt with this the whole season. I mean, shit.
I repeat what you say in text chat just in case.
Yeah. Alright, guys, at the line, it'll be one lap to green, get double file at the line. The leader is the number 32. He has lane choice. Joe is elected the bottom, get double file.
Here we are back at Green Hill Raceway. It's 1 to go. Pace lights are out on the pace car. Our co-commentator Seppi is actually driving the pace car. He's doing double duty tonight, as it looks like the pace car has suffered a little bit of damage as he brings it back down onto pit lane. Jolu's going to lead him back down to the green in the restart zone. Maverick Lad on the top side. Hunter David, he's hungry for another win. He's on the bottom side. As they come around, green flag back out in the air. They're racing again at Green Hill. Maverick Lad on the outside. Maverick Lad to the lead.
Get it back going.
He makes the pass on Jolu as they come off turn 4. 3 car length lead.
In the back anyway.
If you see anything go on, so
Maverick Lad with a great restart as Jolu's trying to work the bottom lane.
Oh,
Cyber, get it back going, Cyber. You're good. You're good.
I didn't see him.
Cyber, watch out. Leaders are turned behind you. Counter hasn't missed anyone, right?
Did Cyber get lapped?
No.
Yeah.
Here they come off turn 4 as they come around. Maverick Lad coming up on some lap track.
I'm so used to putting him on the
Cyberman's going to be up on the high side. Maverick Lad goes low. Jolu follows as they come off turn 4. Them two pass that lap car clean. Hunter David makes the clean pass on Cyber. Jolu is trying to make something work. Maverick Lad looking pretty strong out front right now. He's got a little bit of a gap on Jolu, but not too much. He's staying with. Jolu's trying to make that bottom groove work. It's kind of kicking in, kind of not. It's back and forth.
I mean, we're looking pretty.
As they come up on the lap car, looks like Jablinski.
Oh, they're already there? Oh my god.
They're going to make a clean pass on him. There goes Maverick, Jolu, and Hunter David down to the bottom side. Here comes Gumball trying to make a pass on Jablinski for that 4th spot as Jablinski went down a lap. Whoa, Jolu got loose off of turn 4 there. What a good save by him.
As of right now, Henry is in the
Maverick Lad's pulling off with it right now.
What happened to him? I forgot.
He got lapped. Cyber is the next one.
Maverick Lad with a really impressive lead so far as he heads back down to 3 and 4. Working that bottom groove coming out. Looks like we got some action back here for 2nd place. Hunter Carson's trying to make it work on Jolu, but here comes Gumball in the process.
Oh, car on its own!
Oh, caution's out, caution is out.
On the speedway.
Caution is out. Line up single file, guys. Go low, turn 3. Go low.
It looks like Clown. Jessica Bellio up into the wall. Probably the reason
that is going to be a DNF.
Pace car enters the circuit.
She got DNF.
Clown flipped. Pace car's on the back, guys. I'm sorry, Clown.
Sure, I didn't get lapped.
Pits are closed.
So that's a DNF for him? For her?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Looks like the field's going to come back around. It looks like here's your lineup right now. Maverick Clad in the number 56 up there leading that pole, that position.
Is the lucky dog.
Then you got Jolu in
Pits are
second.
open.
Pits are open. Like Gumball in fourth. Fifth is Purple. Sixth is Nick. Seventh is Blue. Eighth is Rusty. Ninth, Bad Nick. 10th is Dave.
Henry,
11th
Will
is
be Lucky Dog
is
out of
Cyber.
pit
13th
lane.
is
Hits are
Discord
open for lead lap
and
only.
14th is the first DNF of the night, which is Space.
Go around.
Jolu's going to go down on pit lane. He's going to get some surface. Looks like your wave around Lucky Dog car.
Pit road is now open for lap
Got a couple cars down in pit lane. Let's go down there and check them out. Let's see. We got Blue Benz. We got Dave, Bad Nick, and we got Rusty down there.
I'm really worried
there's
we're gonna
Jolu.
get
Of course,
lapped in
we
pit road.
caught him going down.
They're just now going through 3 and 4.
Here comes Blue Benz off the servicing dock. Here comes Bad Nick, Dave, and Rusty right behind him.
Rusty's gonna
looks
go a
like
lap
Rusty's going to go down a lap. Rusty, he is going crazy in the car, trying to get out of there, and it won't let him go. He is going furious in there right now.
I mean, there's
What
really
a
nothing
pitiful
we
heartbreak
can do.
for that man. And it's just holding him. Must be doing work on the car. Cyberman decided to come down and get some servicing.
All right, guys. At the next caution, we're gonna change pace speed to 40 miles per hour.
Out of the pits.
Pit speed
Putting
stays
the
the
lap
same.
down. Unfortunate for him.
So type that in chat. Next caution, pace speed will be 40 miles an hour. All right, Henry, end of the line. You were the lapped car.
Lucky Dog.
Or the lucky
Just quick
dog.
note, my last name is David. Just want to point that out.
Oh, did I already?
Get behind Cyber and Rusty, Henry.
I guess I did.
Only when it's 2 to go.
2 to green at the line. 2 to green at the line. Remember, guys. Pit speed will change to 40. Next caution. 40. Next caution. 0.
As they're
Why does it
sweeping
say
and
Henry's in
swooping
front of
through
all of
turn
us?
one. Let's go back through your grid right now. We got the number 56
Oh,
of
it
Maverick
does?
Ladd in first.
Well,
Second is
I
Hunter
mean-
Carson.
It says I was a lap down.
Says we're all
Third is
lap
Gumball.
down.
Fourth, Purple. Fifth is Nick. Sixth is it's scoring Jablinski at
Delay
sixth.
the
And seventh
green.
is
Delay the
Jolu.
green.
Eighth is Blue.
You guys
Ninth is
didn't
Bad
go
Nick.
lap
10th
down.
Dave.
Only Rusty is
delay the
lap
green.
down.
12th is Rusty. 13th is
Alright.
the
If you
Discord guy.
if you are
14th
seventh
is
to ninth,
Space.
go around.
First DNF of the race.
Rusty was the only
lap
lapper to
down.
go
Space.
lap down. Or Dave, go around as well.
That's where I'm going.
Here come the wave around cars. It looks like the number 1, 30, and 77. Those are 3 of the cars that actually pitted. They're going to get the wave
Two to
around.
green at the line.
They come back and get on the lead lap.
Yeah, because you guys.
So is the number 32 of Jolu. He was just in second
Does it
place
count?
before that
Does it count
caution
your lap
came
on
out.
pit road?
Decided to take
I
a
mean,
gamble
it
coming down
did
on
it
pit
for
lane.
Maverick.
He said it doesn't. You got to be on the track surface for it to count. That's why.
It counted for Maverick.
Let's go down to
Maverick
number
didn't pit.
33 of Rusty. He's having a rough night right
Alright,
now,
guys,
but
alright, guys.
let's just take a gander of that throwback
Henry,
he has.
Henry,
Number
get
33
behind those
Maniac
40 cars
car.
behind
My
you.
asshole.
That was a really popular car back in 2018.
And all the lead lap cars get past the number
Rusty would say it was
33
some of his
We're
weird
gonna go
days.
one to green at
However,
the line. One to green at
if
the
you know
line.
Rusty like we do here at TGMRS and GSN, Rusty has talent when it comes to graphic designing and liveries. He is just good at what he does, and this throwback he brought here tonight is just a
Should we be in front
phenomenal
of Cyber?
throwback.
Fall
And we're
back.
going to go back
Cyber,
through
fall
other
back.
drivers' throwbacks
Fall
tonight.
back behind the
Rusty's one of the
70s. There you go,
start-off
there you
ones
go.
that we're going to talk about. However, we're going to talk about that whenever
There you go, we
caution
cleaned it
breaks
up.
come back around or green flag stints. As they come through 3 and 4, the number 56 of Maverick Glad's going to lead them down to the restart zone. Number 37 of Hunter David on the outside. Green flag back out in the air.
Surprised how quickly we cleaned that up. That was a shocker.
Maverick Lab with a good restart. Hunter David sticking with him though. Here comes Gumball on the bottom side of the track. He's trying to stay with Hunter Carson. David. Blue Ben's up to 4th after that pit stop. He's made some ground. That pit stop might have benefited him, but look out. A little bit of a battle going on for 4th place. Nick Holliday's trying to make something work. Look out on the bottom side, 3 wide for 4th. Badnick with a beautiful pass. He's going to clear them both. He gets the bumper from Blue, but he's going to secure that 4th place spot. Put Badnick up to 4th. Beautiful move by the number 30 Pennzoil Chevrolet. Just a phenomenal move as we got a battle back here for 6. Oh, got a spin in 3. Looks like Purple Beard. Banjo Jones in the number 27. He spun out. He is back going as there's a little bit of a battle going on for 4th again. Blue Pins is beating the back bumper off of that 30 car. Blue Pins is trying to make his way up there, but Badnick is just holding that line and holding the position. However, the harder that Blue keeps racing him, here comes Jolu. Jolu trying to make his way back up there after that gamble on that pit stop.
Split up right now. 2 groups. So I'll keep an eye on
They're
one of
side
them.
by side for the 4th position. Blue Bin's going to drive it down deep. He clears Badnick. Put Blue Bin's to 4th. Oh, Badnick's going to lose 5th too. Badnick back to 6th. Jolu's trying to make his way back up through the field.
27, be advised, leader is behind you.
Noted.
As we look up here in turn 1, it looks like Banjo Jones is about to go a lap down. He's trying to stay on the lead lap, but Maverick Lad's just got the consistent pace to just knock him down. Hunter David's going to have some challenge here because Maverick Lad is just laying down some beautiful laps, and he's pulling away with the lead. And Gumball, he's getting gapped by Hunter Davis, so I think we see who our contenders are going to be here tonight. As the number 56 clears, number 27, he gets out of the... As we got a battle back here for 3rd. Blue Bin's up to 3rd. Gumball's looking back low. They're side by side off 4. Jolu's looking to get into the mix. Blue Bin's going to cut off Gumball as they come out of turn 2. Blue Bin's going to pull away a little bit as he's got a lap car in front of him. Jolu's coming up on Gumball, trying to make it up to 4th position. A lot of short track battles going on right now as Hunter David's making up some ground on Maverick-Lad. Hunter David's putting in he must have been holding it back because now he is putting in the work. He is approaching him, and Blue Bins is starting to make up some ground as well.
Those front 2 stay out.
Coming around to pick up lap 46 out of 200.
That sucks.
This race is far from over. A lot of stuff can happen right now.
Oh, spin on.
As it looks like Maverick Lad's going to be coming up on a lap car here soon of Jablinski.
You guys are good.
But that's about probably half a straightaway away, so he ain't got to worry about that too much, right? As there's not too many battles going on right now. You would think with a short track racing like this, there would be a lot of battles going on. But all the cars are kind of spread out right now. We've had 1 car DNF. We got 13 on track. And I believe the highest field that TGMRS has ever run was a 15-car field at this track in 2018, believe it or not. So how far this series has come as a whole in technology and innovation, and the fact that we're running at night under Green Hill lights, it's just a phenomenal spectacle to be here to witness it. After being in this series for so long, being around some of the veterans racing under the lights here, it's got to be a nostalgia trip for them just to get under the lights here and just experience this.
0.17.
This track was not anticipated to be on the schedule this year, and the Green Hill community, it came together, and they proposed the idea to TGMRS officials, and they decided to replace one of the backwood dates after Long Beach got replaced. So
straight away from you.
Just a really, really impressive part among the TGMRS officials and the Green Hill mapping community itself. The mapping team, just really impressive to get this track out. As we got a battle for 2nd going on right now. We're going to go back down to the track. Blue Bins clears Hunter David for 2nd. Jolu is coming up. They're making some ground up on Maverick Lad as Blue has kicked it into overdrive. He's pulling away from Hunter David.
Maximum overdrive.
He's making up some ground. Jolu, put Jolu to 3rd. Jolu's just following Blue Bins through the field. Jolu, after taking tires. Oh, here comes the number 1 car. Speaking of Blue Bins, number 1, he's going to go down to the bottom of the track. Maverick Lad's going to lead that lap, but he may not lead the next one. As Blue goes to the bottom, he's going to clear Maverick as they come off of 2.
Nice.
Maverick's going to come up, get the bumper to him, but it's not going to be enough. Blue Bin's pulling off with it. Them fresh tires are surely coming in handy right now. As Blue Bins pulls away with the lead, some lap traffic getting in the way now. This is going to get really interesting up here at the front. looks like we got Blue Bins. Well, battle for second. Jolu to the bottom of Maverick Lad.
Last.
Jolu's going to clear him.
Fly
Maverick Lad back to
like an
third.
eagle.
Hunter David's kind of hanging in with them a little bit, so we're gonna wait to see how this hangs around right now, especially with a lap traffic around. So as they come back around, they're gonna hit lap 60 at the line. We're gonna go down for a quick commercial break. This is the Gary Sport Network, the voice of TGMRS.
I mean, the racings look pretty good so far. We've only had one little
issue of the pit laps not counting.
Just remember, guys, pit speed 45. Pit speed 45. If there is another caution, pace speed is 40.
How's the commentary?
Good.
Good.
It's going
Just-
good. We've had some good racing.
It's nice background noise.
Okay.
It's good. I started to jump in on the one.
Seffi, you're gonna be the pit reporter. I'll go down to you, and you'll just give me updates on people.
Alright. I started to jump in on one of the battles.
He's putting get some tires right now. He's gonna get service. Get back on track here.
I was like Kyle Busch going, fly like an eagle.
I'll yell like an idiot the whole time. Don't worry.
Gotta put as much distance in between.
You gotta
people that are pitting.
You gotta be loud because I can't hear you hardly in game. That's why I talked over you when you started talking.
I figured that's what it was.
You're gonna have to be loud. I'll go down to you, and you're gonna be like, "Well, Phil, they're down here on pit lane right now. They're getting service." Like, you gotta be loud, like, "Man, he's off."
Move my mic closer.
You want me to? I'm gonna just go Ethan Tester. That's what I'm gonna call you.
The pit road. If you're on pit lane,
You say what you want. Oh, spin on the front.
Stretch.
Spin on the front. After the number 56, you can get going. Oh, you got going. Never mind.
I think they went like.
Dude, Fuel, I'm gonna have to send you what I have because I had Rusty's point of view when
24 liters right behind
Gumball
you.
spun, and then I had
I missed the whole
the lead.
start.
I had the battle for the lead with Jolu, Maverick, and Logan, and that was pretty good.
I hit the wrong button.
My internet's starting to cut out on me.
Start
I'm
of the
sorry.
race, so I didn't get to start the race. We can't fit on film.
If it gets too bad, then bring
I
it
have
on in.
4 car cameras, and 3 of them were in that battle.
Alright, I'll be back.
I will.
Oh, Jolu got tagged by Gumball.
Here we are back at Green Hill Raceway for the NOS Energy Steel Cars 300, the first race under the lights here at Green Hill Raceway. As we got a 13-car field racing around this circuit tonight. One of them has DNF'd already. Beautiful battle going on up for the lead right now as we're going to send you down to the track. The number 1 Chevrolet, the McDonald's throwback of Blue Bins. As we're going to go down and talk to you about that throwback, but there's a battle for the lead right now. We're going to cover that. The number 32 of Jolu's working on Blue Bins. And Blue Bins is not going to give up that lead easily. He is one of the longtime veterans of this sport. So crossing over from the Gary's Mod Racing development over to the Gary's Mod Racing series in the NOS Energy division and the Cup series division. He's been around here. He's seen the mileage here. So he's got the experience to hold himself. So as him and Jolu have kind of been going at it a couple of times around the past couple of laps, but it's all about consistency here. You got to hit your line right, and you got to do it for so many laps. You can't just do it once and then be done with it and get away with them. You got to do it every single lap. You got to hit your marks, and you're not going to hit them all. You are going to mess up.
You can't just do it once
one of the
then get
examples
away
was
with
Blue.
it.
He came out of the corner a few laps ago, smacked the wall, gave Jolu a couple of car length advantage on him. So as they're coming up on lap traffic, that's another good way to use cars as an advantage is you can use them as picks and hold up and occupy a line. So as that battle for the lead goes on, we're going to walk you through the order right now on the leaderboard. We got Blue Bins in first, Jolu in second. We got
Hunter David's
David
around turn 3.
Oh,
they're both around.
David, he spun out in 3 and 4. Him and Purplebeard, the caution is out.
Car spun on the bottom of 4.
Wow.
Pit road is closed.
Caution's coming out on lap 79, coming to lap 80.
2 weeks
the
in a row.
number 27 and 37 spun out. And they got together and spun out. As we didn't get a full glimpse of what happened, however, they got
That's gonna
collected
fuck
and
over a
looks
lot
like
of
they're gonna bring out the.
Good.
I believe this is the third caution of the night.
Help me. I need
Line up single file. Pit road is
This is gonna
open
let
for
everybody
lead
collapse a little
lap
bit
cars. Lead lap cars only.
Our
Pit road
pit
is
reporter
open.
is down there in
That
the pace car
includes
driving
only
around.
the
We're gonna send you down to
top
radio
five.
in-car chatter. To Seth or Ethan Tester, I must say. Ethan, you got a copy down there in the pace car.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got you loud and clear.
How you doing down there in the pace car tonight? Looks like you got some backfire going on. Everything all right
Number
with the car?
24 wave around.
Yeah, we were unloading the car off the trailer and it got a little dinged up on the side.
Pit lane
It's all good,
is
though. Still
open
rolling
for
strong.
lapped cars. Pit road is open for lapped cars.
What's your thoughts on that beautiful 33
If
car?
you do
line?
not
What you think
pit,
about
you
that
will get a
wave
wave around. If you do not pit, you will get a wave around.
Man, that 33's
I
gotta be
don't
one of my favorite
suggest it.
schemes as he spins out.
Well,
Thanks, I'm gonna retire.
we got
I
some
can't
issues
handle
going
this
on
one.
right here. The 33 car gives the pace car the bumper.
All right, 33, 99,
Pace car
52, wave
damage, so
around.
that's probably going to do some more damage to it.
Wave around,
As
you
looks
guys.
like,
3, wave around.
Some of the leaders are going to come down. The field's all kind of goofed up right now, so
Was that a perfect
we got a good bit of leaders down here.
Daniel
leading cars
Jones is
on pit lane.
retiring.
As
Slow
number
down.
1 and 30 stayed on track. They pitted earlier in the race, so they're kind of going to
40 miles an
a little
hour.
bit here.
Benjo,
As you got
Benjo,
some
lead the leader
down
car.
here
Who's
at
the
pit
first
lane,
ones
as
off
well
pit?
as the 24 of Gumball, 3700
Benjo,
David.
lead the
He's
leader
just now
car.
leaving the
Pace
pit
speed, not
lane.
pit speed.
You got the number
Return.
32.
Can you just
Joe
get out
Lee.
of my
This is his
fucking
second
way?
time on pit lane, so he's going to have some even more fresh tires. He was just running up front in second position. Here comes the 77 Bossman Dave heading back out. 51 of Cyber, the longest active driver in this series, Cyberman. May we say that?
Sholu and
He's
Hunter
been
go
around here
around.
ever since the very beginning of this
And
series.
and Dave.
Coming up on the 7th birthday this year.
Perfect pit stop. Let's go.
A lot
Yes,
of
yes, you
just a
can
lot of
leave.
anticipation for that anniversary to come around.
Yes, more points.
As here comes the field out of turn 2. So
All right.
we'll go back down to Ethan here in a little while when we go back green. He's gonna
God damn,
do some work to
Maverick,
that
that's
pace car to
All
get it
right,
back
guys.
into
32
satisfactory for
onto
race
slot into
control.
third.
As all the cars
37
coming around, looks
slot
like
into
everybody's trying to
fourth.
get back on their laps or
77
get
slot
organized.
into
Everybody's kind of out of
fifth.
order right now. It's
24 is
short track stuff.
EOL.
This is a normal thing within short track racing. And pit
56.
stops, it's common.
I should not be full laps down.
It's
Go around.
surely
go
here
around.
at Green Hill
56.
too, it's
You were
Green Hill
more
is
than
about
that.
the same,
Go
it's
around
almost
once.
the same length as Backwoods.
You got lapped
Stadium.
when you did your green
It's
flag
got a
pit
lot of
stop.
characteristics similar to
Yeah, I
it.
got lapped
Backwoods
once, and then
Stadium
the pace car spun
back
and that
in
stopped
the
me.
early 80s was constructed just like Green Hill. and
Only once.
join
Someone
up
join up
and-
back on the field.
I think it was probably last year
I'm
Backwoods
salty
Stadium got a
That's unfortunate.
repave
He was doing so good.
and the truck series went there for
Get in
for
front,
their
in front
all-star
of the
race
24
or heat
here.
event, I would say. They did a dirt event there.
All right,
we had
guys.
Cup
The
Series over there
line,
earlier
it'll
this year. We
be
had the
2 to
Knox
green
City
at the
Series.
line, 2 to
They
green at the
haven't
line.
been there yet. So
We gotta make sure
it's
we're
just
all
been
good
a
here.
really exciting short track field schedule.
99 behind the
Knox
52
Energy
and
Series is going to be
33.
hitting up Edgewater, while the Cup Series hits up Paramount for the Double Down weekend.
Cyber
Coming up
get
here
behind the
week.
99.
As next weekend,
Rusty,
both series
Rusty,
are going to
get
be
past
hitting
the
up into
99.
Oxford
1 to
Roval.
green.
That's going to be the first time we've ran the
There you
new
go,
Oxford
right
Roval.
there, stay where
A
you are.
really
1 to green?
anticipated event
Double
among a
foul,
lot
foul,
of the
guys, double
Series
foul.
Mod Racing Series members. It's been a really anticipated event. As the cars line up double file, the lights are out around the speedway and the lights are out on the pace car. Lining up double
looks like I
file,
can
looks
afford
like
2 laps.
Blue Benz is going to be
Yeah, but
leading
these
them
lap
down to
cars.
the restart zone as they come around to get set for the green flag. There it is, green flag's in the air. They're racing again. Lap 86 of 200 here at Green Hill. Dave drops down to the bottom of the track. Looks like he has a problem with his car.
Nope, I'm just getting the fuck
As
out
we
of
got
Dodge.
a battle up front right now. Actually, not much of a battle. There's a couple of car length advantage between the top 3. Looks like Logan, he's got about probably a 4 to 5 car
Like
length
that. I
lead
don't
as
wanna
Hunter
be that.
David's
I
got
don't
them
wanna be
fresh
there.
tires. So he's trying to make something work. With them fresh tires, he ought to be eating up them guys that stayed out. As further back, you got Joe Lou, Nick Holiday, you got Maverick Lad, Gumball, and Rusty. They're all kind of cluttered up right now as they head back into turn 3 side by side for what looks like the 6th position as Gumball's going to clear Maverick Lad. Maverick drops down low. And Gumball gets wedged in between two cars. They're side by side. Oh, they're going to push it almost 3 wide out of 2. As they head back through 3 and 4, Maverick Lad's going to grab that spot. Rusty down to the bottom side of Gumball. Gumball's going to fall back, but he's going to do a crossover on Rusty. Back up front, Logan still out in the lead. Badnick has fallen off. He's gotten passed by Hunter David and Jolu. Hunter David and Jolu are both on fresh tires as Logan's trying to pull away from Hunter David, but it's not looking too good right now as them 2 guys behind him have fresh tires. As there's a lot of commotion going on back here for what looks like, I would say, looking at the scoreboard, looks like between 8th and I would say 5th, 8th, and 9th. It's kind of, there's a couple of lap cars back here in this mix. Maverick Lad just pulling away from that little group. However, you got the 24 of Gumball, 52 of Nick Holiday, and the 33 of Rusty. They were going at it for just a minute there as they make some contact, heading back down to 3.
What do you mean on fuel?
As they're coming through 1 and 2, the leaders.
This race in general.
37 cars making up some ground on Blue Bend.
I've been recording for
Jolu's
15
in
minutes,
trail.
but I recorded
He's
the
kind of keeping some
driver
distance
intro,
back in case something happens. However, Logan is keeping a pretty solid standpoint out front right now.
99 leaders are behind
Hunter David
you.
hits the wall coming out of 2. That's going to slow him up a little bit. However, it's not enough to let Blue get away from him as they pass the lap car of Jablinski on the high side and that throwback 99 Remington car. Beautiful, beautiful machine. As look back here for second place, Jolu's making up some ground on Hunter David as they're heading back down into 1 and 2. Blue Benz is there. Hunter David gets a beautiful run out of that corner. He makes up a lot of ground on Blue there, probably about a car length off his deck lid. Hunter David's really trying to make it work, but it's all about, it's one thing getting to him. It's another thing passing him. And Blue Benz he's not the most aggressive driver in this series. However, you give it. Hunter David gets into the back of Cyberman. Cyber's on the high side of the track. Here comes the field alarm.
Cyber after the 77. Go.
The number 51 gets out of harm's way as there's another battle going on right now for the lead. Hunter David, after that little mix-up there, Hunter David's trying to work on Blue Benz getting that lead. The more Blue and Hunter race, that gives Jolu an advantage to come up and get into the mix. A 3-car little breakaway up front right now between them 3.
Airplane flying, just...
As Jolu's trying to really come up and just kind of get up near Hunter David as we have hit the halfway point of this event. As it shouldn't take too much longer to finish this. Laps tend to go pretty quick here as they run between 11.9 to 12.9 second laps, give or take. So it's on average, so it doesn't take too long to get get races and events done at these short tracks here in Gary's mod. As they start heading back down to turn 3, it's just hard to take your eyes off these leaders because they're so clustered up together. You got Blue, Hunter, and Jolu. Blue on worn tires, which he's doing a phenomenal job holding off Hunter, as Hunter gave him the bumper going into 3, and that gives Blue a little bit of an advantage to take off with it. Jolu's making some ground up on Hunter. That's just what Blue needs.
Oil's gonna fall out of the top.
An admirable job by Blue Benz to stay out front with those worn tires with them 2 guys with the freshes on. Just shows what a veteran in this sport can do. As another lap car of Cyber gets in the way, the 37 gets in the bumper again. That's the second time. It looked like the 31 was hunting down the 37. Oh, Jolu got into Hunter. Hunter saves it. Jolu put Jolu to second. That's going to set Hunter back a little bit. Now it looks like Jolu's going to have to be on the charge to try to catch Logan.
I did the math. Hunter's got an average finish of 1.5.
As we look around the track, not too much action going on right now. There's a couple of 2-car battles going on, but besides that, everybody's pretty spread out. We're going to go down to pit lane. Ethan Tester is going to give us a pit lane update on the drivers. Anything he might be going on down there. Ethan, you got a copy down there?
Yes, sir. I kind of dropped my radio earlier. You see the 99's just now pitting. Probably for repairs or some tires. Stayed out a long time, got some laps, a little bit of contact with the wall. You see more cars. The 52's pulling in this time. A lot of action around the track.
52.
Ethan, when do you think they're going to start pitting? When's the fuel window? You got an
Rusty
idea?
around on the entering one. You're clear.
Fuel window's probably around like 40, 50 laps each time. Leader's probably going to come in the next 10 or so laps. You got a few cars battling for the lead. You see out of 4 right now.
You know what, the lag's really cleared up, I've
Probably
noticed.
gonna head in soon in the next 5, 10 laps just to get their tires fresh or their fuel off.
All right, Ethan, we'll come back down to you whenever action picks up down in pit lane. We'll see you in a bit, bud.
You got it, boss.
That 56
as we look out back up front, Nick Holliday is going to re-enter the circuit as the number 32 gets loose out of turn 2.
Hey, Blue, I see
Jolu and Hunter have been going at it for second. Hunter's made up some ground on Jolu after that little entanglement they had off of 4. Her 32 is just sideways out of the corners. He's trying to keep it, but that's just what the 37 needs, because the more that the 32 keeps slipping up, that 37 can slither by and start chasing down the number 1 of Logan. As it's just all strung out right now. You got the number 1 up in first, you got the number 37 in second, number 32 in third. As we go back to 4th place, man, he's a whole straightaway back. The number 24 Gumball, we haven't talked about Gumball too much. He's got a pretty neat throwback on his car. Really, it's one of those throwbacks that it really blends in with the crowd. However, you can tell it's a throwback though. It's a really interesting car. As we head on back through the field, we're going to head back to Badnick. He's another whole corner back. You got that number 30 Pennzoil Michael Waltrip throwback car, if I'm correct. Don't quote my NASCAR history. However, the number 30, really solid looking car. I would not be against him running that continuous all season long. It's just a really beautiful car on track. As we head on back through the field, the number 77 of Dave just went down a lap. As he goes to the high side to give the leader some advantage. Rusty drops to the bottom to let Hunter Carson by. As the number 32 of Jolu is trying to put the pressure back on Hunter. It's some just non-stop action up here for this top 3. The number 1 of Bluebins is just trying to stay out front. And the number 37 of Hunter is trying to chase him down, but the number 32 is reeling Hunter back in, not letting him go anywhere, because if he lets Hunter go, he might fall back. So he's trying to keep Hunter in striking distance because he knows that one car has worn tires. If they can stay together and catch up to that one car, they can work on him. So I'd rather be in a 3-car battle than a 2-car. So here comes Maverick Lad. He's going to try to work on getting his lap back. He's making up tremendous ground, actually, as he slides up. Looks like Jolu's going to do the crossover. Go down to the bottom side, the preferred line on fresh tires. However, on worn tires, I've heard from many drivers they prefer the outside line, which is really interesting at this track. You wouldn't hear that at Backwoods. However, here, it's an interesting way that the tires just wear down here. So, Green Hill is full of surprises. You don't know what you're going to expect when you come here. For example, back in 2018, we're here for the Cup Series. 15-car field, a lot of calamity. That's back when the number 5 of Venom was in the Cup Series. He was pounded a lot for drifting into the corners in a stock car division. But he was making it work. However, it did not end in his favor. Had a couple of DNFs that race too from other drivers. However, Steelman was on a roll that season and still came out on top. But you had the number 81 of Royster. He was dead set to win that race, but he pitted early. You never know what's going to happen at Green Hill. It's always unpredictable. As we're going to go back up front, we got a battle for the lead. Number 37 is beating the bumper off of that one car as he runs to the high side. Side by side for the lead. That 37 wants that lead. He's trying to rough Blue up. Oh, he got him up the track, but Blue is sticking to his bottom line. He is not letting it go.
Shame, you know?
Yeah, I mean, he pit under green.
Oh, the 37, he had to back out of it there. He would have turned the 1 going into 3. Side by side, Blue is sideways, but Hunter's going to clear him for the lead.
2 laps down
as Blue works on him again. Blue down to the bottom side. Hunter gets loose. Side by side into 3. Blue locked up the brakes, 37 up the track. Maverick's making his way through. He's going to get his lap. Oh, the 56 turns the leaders.
Caution's out.
The leader's around into the 52. The caution is out.
What the fuck is he doing?
The lap car turned the leader, and Jolu comes out and steals the lead. What were we telling y'all? We told y'all it was going to happen. The 32 was going to hang back and just wait for it to unfold. And it sure enough happened.
Pits are
the 32 is out up front.
Well, if I pit now, I'll be good till the end, for sure.
Just an incredible turn of events here. I told y'all, Green Hill is an unexpected track. You don't know what you're going to see here.
Dave is lucky dog.
And with short track racing, lap cars getting close to one another, you never know what's going to come across your bumper.
For lead lap cars.
You would have never expected the 56 to wreck the leader. Whether if it was intentional or not, it sure didn't look intentional. We go back and look at the replay here. It doesn't look intentional, however, give or take,
it was 100%
just hard. It was just hard racing at that point. It's the 56 trying to get a lap back. There's battle going on for the lead right in front of him. He's trying to make advantage of it. So it's not like he intentionally was trying to do that. So I'm sure the last Blue Benz is kind of forgiving Maverick on that end. It's more of a racing deal, short track racing. You know what they say.
Are open for
some
lap
people don't look at
cars.
it the same way as we do.
Dave, I wouldn't do that. You might go in lap down.
But as they cross the line, 66 laps of racing to go. 134 complete out of 200. We're going to go down to actually, we're going to go down to Ethan Tester down in the pace car. Ethan, you going to wreck the pace car this time, or are you doing all right? What's going on?
As long as I don't get pushed from behind, I don't think it'll spin this time.
Well, I'd say you got about a 4-car length advantage over the 37 of Hunter David right now. Looks like you're sitting pretty good up there. It doesn't look like you're going to get turned. You're racing some people out of pit lane out there. But besides that, how's the pace car driving? You enjoying that?
At the cost of my right side tire.
If you are a lead lap car and you just pit, go around the field. Go around the field if you're a lead lap car and you just
good. I'm sure others are feeling good too as they're going on my outside.
That includes you, Dave.
I understand. Hopefully, one day, TGMRS will upgrade your pace car and get you something a little faster, a little more slick. Even though that Ford Mustang's been around for a couple of years, it's still beautiful out there. Glad to see you out there piloting it.
Could definitely use a different paint scheme.
Right.
If you are
a lap car and you pit,
you can go around as well.
Good talking to you, Ethan.
So that means.
See you, boss.
Yes. The lap counter
As the drivers come around to get their wave around, lucky dogs and whatnot, pit
stops.
stops are kind of unfolding. It looks like they've probably already happened as the cars come around to the line.
Now this is going to be the field
one to go or not.
From what I'm seeing,
it is
it'll be
2 laps to green. We're going to go down to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after the short commercial.
Why?
Okay, then it's blue. After
I'm EOL.
This is just one of the.
Then Gumball.
I'm in the groove with the commentary.
Your commentary is soothing.
Then Badnick.
Yeah, it looks like there's an aircraft
Then
flying around.
Dave will be EOL. Then it'll be Maverick. Then it'll be the number 33.
I find it hilarious that Rusty turned me.
Maverick get up behind the 70 or no, get behind the 30. Maverick.
I was trying to refrain so bad.
It'll be the 33.
Dude, I don't even care. He got up behind me, and I was about to say he
51.
better back off before he turns me. And right as I change, he just
Then
dumps
it'll
me.
be the 52, then the 99, then the 77. There you
No,
go, guys.
I'm loving my onboard cameras. I'm getting like right in the action every time.
2 laps to green.
2 to green.
Okay.
Green next
I
time.
have food just sitting next to me.
I think the officiating's been going fine.
Officiating's been really good.
It's good. I mean, it sure seems like it's good. I ain't
The
listening to
only-
anything, but it looks like it's going well.
The only issue is feels so quiet compared to you, Soup. So every time he talks and you talk, I can barely hear him.
Officially yells more.
Well, it's a good thing commentary isn't essential.
The road doesn't count a lap. That's the only problem.
All right.
So I have to let everybody.
I'll pop the light on. I'm gonna go move
One to
back
green
up
at the
real
line,
quick.
guys. Line up double file. Hunter has lane choice.
Oh,
he
no wonder
chooses
it's
the
not
bottom.
counting because that's still the practice checkpoints.
Oh, rip. Oh well.
It'll be all right.
Oh, at least we know.
Double file,
At least we know we can fix it for Cup.
I didn't even know.
Here we are back at Green Hill Raceway as the
I didn't know
cars are
either.
lined up double file. Lights are out around the stadium. Pace car lights are out. They're getting set to come down to the restart zone. The number 37 of Hunter David. And then the number 32 of Joe Lou as they lead them down. Green flag in the air. They're racing again here at Green Hill Raceway.
Tombstone pile driver to the barrel. My God, he's broken in half.
In this race, I couldn't believe it.
Coming out of turn 4, the number 1 of Blue Bins. He makes the pass on the number 32 of Jolu. He's trying to make it up to Hunter David. He doesn't want to let Hunter get away with this lead. As there's a bunch of action going on back here between 3rd, 4th, and 5th. As they are 3 wide back here between Jolu and 56 of Maverick.
Oh God.
Gumball had to back out of that.
Last.
The number 1 gets a beautiful run. He gets down to the bottom. He had to let out there. He would have turned the number 37 of Hunter. Maverick is just pushing up through this field, he's wanting to get this lap back. Number 1 down to the bottom. He has got it. He's down in there. He drove it in deep. He's going to make it stick. The number 1 to the lead as they come out of 4 back into 1. The number 56 of Maverick, he's trying to get that lap back. He is on a steady pace. They better be glad he's a lap down, because if he wasn't, he would be a huge contender right now as he passes Hunter David for the 2nd spot, trying to go up there and get that lap ahead back on schedule.
I'm just gonna try to keep calm and maintain.
As look back here in the 3rd spot, Gumball up to 3rd. How about that? We got a battle back here between 4th, between Jolu and Badnick.
Put a PPM counter on my
And before he gets windows up.
We'll tune back in with the leaders right here. Looks like Blue Bins is pulling away with the lead by a little bit. Oh, Gumball drove it in, locked up the brakes, Will hopped. He bumped the 37 of Hunter up the track. Number 24 of Gumball to 2nd. How about that? Put him to 2nd. Jolu following in 3rd. Hunter slopping back after that bump. Badnick's trying to take over 4th. Hunter looks like he's going to fall back to 5th if he can't hold his line up here. And it sure is going to happen. Hunter's back to 5th.
I'm giving him a bone. He better pick it up.
Maverick's going past Blue Bins. He's going to get his lap back. Blue doesn't want to mess around with Maverick too much. He doesn't want to get wrecked again by another lap car. As tensions are probably a little tense with them right now.
50 to go, 50 to go.
As they come down the front straightaway, we're going to calm down here a little bit.
Or when Joey Logano got
so
wrecked
it looks
by Morgan
like
Shepherd.
Gumball's kind of keeping a steady pace as Jolu in the 32 is staying with Gumball. The number 1 is trying to run his line, but the 56 is just there, and now the 56 kind of getting away from the 1 a little bit, so now the 1 can kind of stretch his legs and make it work how he wants it. As 1 through 5th right here is lined up, kind of just single file running around the track, as you can see right here on the screen.
What happened?
You got the number 33 of Rusty back there, that iconic number 33 Maniacs car. We've been talking about that car
I was
all
gonna say,
race
what if we
long,
loaded the
and
race
we're going to continue to keep talking about it because it's one of those liveries that you just don't forget. And it was an iconic livery to the sport back in 18, and to see it back here on the track tonight is just a spectacle.
I thought he meant like the 1800s.
Gumball is keeping a steady pace with Logan as they head back down to 3. Logan, as he's, I mean, I can't say it was unexpected of Logan to do well. He's one of the prime veterans of this series. However, stepping down to a NOS car is completely different from racing the Cup cars. The Cup cars they handle completely different in a way, and Blue has been looking to get I think, I'm trying to remember how many wins he's gotten in the series. He actually has none in this series. He is the only champion that's had no wins in this series. So Blue Bins is trying to go ahead and score his first ever win within the series. Not even in the NOS series he has a win. So tonight would be his first ever TGMRS win if he were to score it. However, there's 13 other guys or 12 other people out here trying to claim that. So we're going to wait and see how Logan can do. However, he is our 2018 champion. He is the only champion that has won the championship but doesn't have any wins at all. So as they go back past Dave right there, the number 24 of Gumball and the number 32 of Jolu's going to work through this lap traffic, but they're going to stay with Logan by a little bit, but Logan's kind of starting to pull away a little bit. As we go back through the field, notice the number 30 and the number 37, they've kind of fallen off a little bit. They're back in turn 3 and 4. They've fallen back at least almost a full straightaway on the leaders. So, unfortunate events for them too. However, 38 laps to go. It's starting to become crunch time here. So, in about 1 minute here, you knock down about 5 laps. 5 laps will go by in about 1 minute time. So, I'd say probably about... You easily got about 7. We could probably finish this race in about 10 minutes. Green flag straight. So it's starting to become crunch time here, and drivers are starting to realize that.
Watch out,
As we
watch out
got
on
the
the
car
bottom of
spinning
two.
out in turn
Car
1 and
spun.
2, looks like Nick Holiday hits the wall.
Oh, Jolu is slow.
Oh, the number 24 went down to the bottom, kind of clipped him.
Going.
52 is back going again. That's going to set the number 24 back. A couple more car links on what he was gaining on Logan. So definitely not go on his end. However, Logan's up there cheering in his car right now. That gives him the advantage to get away with the lead again.
Oh yeah, he's not.
Now he is.
As we go back through our field, we're going to do a field rundown here. As we go down here, number 1 car of Blue Benz out here in the first position, and second got number 24 Gumball. Third, the 32 of Joe Lou. Fourth is the number 30 of Bad Nick. Fifth is
my
the number
right
37 of
sides
Hunter
are
Carson.
not no bueno.
And we are looking around for Hunter on the track. There he is.
I had to
Hunter
take
Carson,
2
actually,
tires
Hunter
and then stop
Carson
and
has
not
made
go
the
a lap
pass
down.
for 4th. Hunter's up to 4th. It looks like Badnick had something to miss. Badnick's back to 5th now. And 6th, we got Dave. He is the first car, actually the second car a lap down.
Winning a race.
I take that back, actually. Hold on.
Let him focus.
Got to do our scoring here. Yes, Dave is the first car lap down. However, they are coming up on Badnick, so that lucky dog position is about to go from Dave to Badnick once they catch him. So back here in the number 6 position is Dave. 7th is Maverick. Maverick made up that lap, passing the leader. So a caution were to come out, he could gamble and stay out and get that back. So it's like I said, it's never over here at Green Hill. You never know what will happen. So as we go back from 7th to 8th, we got the number 33 of Rusty coming out of turn 3. He is a couple of laps down, just a little rough night here for him. He was hoping to come out here and do well. However, he had his doubts, and sure enough, I think he was right about it. So unfortunate to see him back there. And then back here in 9th, we got number 51 car, the Days of Thunder throwback of Cyberman, the longest active member in our series. He's been here ever since the very beginning. So it's always a pleasure to have Cyber out here on the track because it just shows how long and how much dedication you can put into such a series. And then back here in 10th position, got number 52 of Nick Holiday. Nick Holiday was doing really well at the start. However, he had some, I believe, some pit road troubles and just some race mishaps.
Oh my God, that
at
56
short
is
tracks
flying.
like this, it surely happens all the time. So as we head back to 11th, we got number 99 of Jablinski. Oh, we got a 2-car spin out and turn 2, 3 cars up in the wall. Caution is out. This changes everything. This is going to be wild. 23 laps to go. This is about to throw it. It's just threw the whole race up in the air now. This is about to get insane as there's going to be cars going back on the lead lap. There's going to be cars bunching back up. Pit stops are about to happen. It is about to go down here at Green Hill Raceway. And the number 1 car is probably extremely furious in his car right now as he needed a green flag stint. He had a beautiful lead out front.
That was me.
And it looked like they were probably going to come up on green flag pit stop sometime pretty soon. So it looks like there might be a big pit cycle coming up here in just a moment. So as we look down on the field right now, the lucky dog position is now in Badnick's hands, which is unfortunate for Dave. Dave was hoping Badnick would continue to stay on the lead lap so Dave could get that lucky dog. However, Dave reached Badnick right before that mishap, so Badnick is going to get the lucky dog. It gets Gumball up. However, here come lead lap pit stops. Jolie's coming down. Hunter David's coming down as well. It looks like Blue and Gumball are going to stay out. Really remarkable move on their end.
Unlucky,
as Badnick circles back around with the field. We're about to see how many cars come down on pit lane. How many lap cars are going to try to stay out and try to gamble it. However, I'm pretty sure a good bit of them are going to come down and try to get some fresh tires, maybe fill up on fuel. Oh, the leader's coming in. The leader is coming in. Blue brings it down on pit lane. He's not going to pit with the leaders.
Give me tires, no gas.
So he's going to gamble a couple of spots. However, you got to take into account how many drivers are actually on the lead lap. So now that some of these drivers are actually staying out, Jablinski, Maverick, the number 52 of Nick Holiday. I'm pretty sure this is going to put Maverick back on the lead lap if I'm correct. I'm not too sure. However, Gumball is actually staying on track. So from what it's looking like right now, we're going to let the order process through. then as we get ready to go green, we'll be able to tell you who is where and
Does
how
that
many
include
laps
lap
down
cars?
each individual
That
is.
includes lap
As these
cars.
pit cycles start cycling through,
If you did not pit, stay where you are.
people don't register correctly. So
Yes.
a timing and
I
scoring
should be on
error
the lead
was
lap, and for some reason I'm
discovered
not.
recently, as the checkpoints across the start-finish line do not extend across pit lane. They are the practice checkpoints that
because
TGMRS have installed on this track to measure practice.
We're behind.
So, whenever cars go through pit lane, it does not register the lap that they were just on. So the cars basically get a wave around when they come out of pit lane. They'll get the wave around and get back regrouped.
I should be
Basically
on the lead
to give them that lap back and get them back
56,
organized.
52, go
So
around.
once they get everybody through pit lane and reorganized, everybody will start to follow through. As you see, we got our wave around going
pace
around
car
it
is
there,
damaged.
Jablonski, Maverick, and the number 52 of Nick Holiday.
Alright.
Because it looked like
now
most of
the
the leaders
order is
pitted.
gonna be
So now
Hunter,
the number 32 is going to inherit the lead. Number 32 of Joe Lou, the
yes,
number
we have to go
37 of
around.
Hunter David, and then Blue's back to
Gumball will
third.
be in fourth.
How do I use the
Blue
wrench?
is not
I
going to mess
forgot.
up too much. Actually, this is actually in Blue's favor. He's going to have that bottom lane. He's going to be second row bottom lane. It's going to give Blue a little bit of an advantage because he likes to use that
It'll
bottom
be
lane.
Gumball in fourth.
So Joe Lou's going to be on the bottom side. Joe Lou, he's hunting that first win.
EOL.
Joe Lou wants to win in this series. He just started out. Then you got Hunter David,
it'll
3
be
win streaks so
Maverick
far.
fifth.
He is hot in this series. He's been hired by CVT
Then it'll
Motorsports
be
in the Cup
Dave
Series to step up in the
7th,
Cup.
33 8th.
It's how much he's caught the
51
eyes.
9th.
Then you got
90,
Logan.
99,
He's a
10th,
series
50
veteran
to
here.
11.
He's trying to search for his
you are.
first
Yes, you are in
career win.
fourth,
He's been
Gumball.
here forever. You
Where
got
am I?
Gumball, one of the Truck Series
You're
rookies.
supposed to
He's
be
trying to
in
make something
fifth,
work. You got
56.
Maverick Lad, the pole sitter, strong car tonight. He's got
waiting for
definitely
someone
got
to
the
pop
potential
through.
to
Get in
win.
front of the 33.
It's about to get really crazy here. Let's go down to pit lane and talk. Well, actually, no. Let's
Wait,
go down
hold
to the
on.
pace car
How
and
did
talk
Matt
to
get
Ethan
back on the
Tester
lead
real
lap?
quick. Ethan, what you think is going to happen on this
He
restart?
stayed out there. He
I mean, if my
passed
car's
the
still,
leader
still
multiple
driving
times
by
under
then,
green.
I think the 37 is going to make a fast charge in that 32. Maybe get a few more cars back in the pack, jumping up to the front.
So I literally
shuffle up and,
almost
Two
hopefully
to
the cars
green
will
at
catch
the
on fire in
line.
that
2 to
time.
green at the
unless we
line.
have several overtime finishes, I cannot lose 7.
Well, all I can say is we got 6 cars in the lead lap.
Unlikely.
So it's about to get intense. We're coming
So
down.
use
It
the-
looks like it's going to be
use
time to
the-
go when we go
right
green.
click
if I'm
on it and use the
correct.
admin
Looks like
wrench if
they're
you can.
probably going to get the one to go at the line.
Maverick
No, it's 2 to go
literally
at the
got
line.
his way
So it
up
looks
to
like
the
it's either
lead
going to be
lap.
11 laps to green
Into
or 10
fifth.
laps to green whenever they go
Under
sort of
green,
back out. So
almost.
Ethan, nice talking to you. Hopefully we can talk to
it'll
you again
be
before the
1
race
to
is
green
over.
at
If
the
it's
line.
not, we'll be down on pit lane with you, speaking with the winner.
I just hope I don't have to go get my hands dirty and fix this engine real quick.
Well, it'd be better than
green
the
at the start finish line.
So we're going to go down to a quick commercial break before they go back green. This is the Gary Sport Network, the voice of TGMRS.
Sulf, you can't use the wrench until I park.
Double foul.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
I said it 3 times, buddy.
He didn't say that. You had to plug in or fix it.
To be
Bring
fair,
it on
to be
down,
fair, I
Seffy.
didn't.
Here we are
Seffy,
after that
Seffy.
really quick
Okay.
commercial break.
Delay.
The track. They're gonna. I think they're gonna call off the green this time by.
God damn
Actually,
it,
no,
no.
they're gonna keep it
Delay
going.
it.
The number. No, they called it. They eliminated the line. Pace car missed.
where you guys are. Stay double
caution
foul.
back out on the speed.
Join back
Just to
up
make
on
sure
the pace
nothing is in
car.
harm's way.
It'll be 1 to green at the line. 1 to green at the line.
NOS Energy officials
you're on
there.
my outside.
The obstruction on the track definitely could impact the outcome
I had
of
a
this race.
feeling.
So really good call there. As the pace cars back up on the track in turn 3, they're going to pick them up and probably go 1 to go here at the line. It looks
Kill
like it's
the
going to be a
lights here.
9-lap shootout. So let's give you the rundown here. Number 32 of Joe Lou. He's a rookie in this series. The number 37 of Hunter. He's a rookie too. He's got 3 wins in a row so far. He's hot right now. The number 1 of Logan. He's searching for his first career win in this series. Not just the NOS, this series. Gumball, Truck Series rookie. He's wanting to win. Maverick Lad, he's a rookie. He wants to win too. He's been extremely dominant here today, after just car-wise in general. As they come off turn 4, it's about to get crazy. Green flag in the air. 9 laps to go to settle it. Hunter David with a blinding restart as they head through 1 and 2. Logan to the bottom. Logan's trying to make something work. He drives it in deep.
Fix it.
Maverick Lad touches Gumball as they come out at 4. 8 laps to go. Side-by-side action for second. Hunter David's pulling off with it. Logan's trying to make it stick. He's going to make the charge.
And
Gumball prevails up to third. Some contact back there for fourth as they come around. Number 37, he's there, but the number 1, he is not letting him go. If you know Logan, if you know Blue Bins, he is not going to let him off easy. He's going to race him hard for this. He wants to win a race in this series. Oh, Logan, he's going to bottle up there.
I have no positions to lose.
That just destroyed his run as they come down to get 5.
Please don't wreck, please don't wreck, please don't wreck, please don't wreck.
Coming out of turn 2, Hunter David has a phenomenal lead right now. I don't see him catching him.
Nice save,
I think Hunter David's got this one in the bag as they come down through turns 1 and 2. They got about 4 more times through here. Unless Hunter messes up, I'm pretty sure Hunter's got this one in the bag. Hunter David has something that we've all been waiting to see out of some of these rookies. He's got the consistency. He's got the drive, and he's got the speed to win in this series. And he's going to work his way up into Cup one day and challenge one of the top drivers, Kroga, his team owner. It's going to be an interesting prevalence for him as he comes through turn 3 and 4. Hunter David's going to come down and get the white flag. 1 lap to go here at Green Hill Raceway. As there's a battle back here for second on back between Logan, Gumball, and Jolu, but it's not going to be enough for them as they come out of turn 4. Hunter David's going to win his 4th race in a row at Green Hill Raceway as they wrecked after the start-finish line. What a drive, what an effort by Hunter David as they're piling up coming out of turn 4. Cars strung out all over the place. The number 52 backing across the start-finish line. Aggressive drive by the number 37. Sportsmanlike nudge by the number 1 of Logan. 32 comes home 3rd. Oreo 4th, Maverick 5th, Badnick 6th, 7th is Dave, 8th is Rusty, 9th Cyber, and rounding up your top 10 is Henry Jablinski. How about this for the number 37? 4 wins in a row in this series. We haven't seen some dominance like this since last year, last Cup season with Kroga. Kroga dominated the start of the season. Then take it back to 2018 Cup Series.
I want to finish.
You had Steelman dominating the series, winning races in a row. He stepped out for a couple of races. That's what cost him the championship. He would have won the championship. But the numbers 37 of Hunter David is going to prevail here tonight under the lights. The first race back at Green Hill since 2018. Phenomenal drive by that young man. As we're going to go to commercial break real quick, we'll be right back after the short commercial break. This is the Gary Sport Network, the voice of TGMRS.
Besides Seffi missing pit lane, but that was about it.